This week on Life on Jupiter, Jamie does some mast maintenance and tunes the rig, while Princess takes us scuba diving.
I'm Princess and I'm a lounge singer.
I'm Jamie and I fly aeroplanes. We decided to take a year off and go sailing, but thanks to COVID, now we spend our life on Jupiter.
Welcome aboard and join us on our circumnavigation. What's the job today?
Well, I gotta go up the mast again. We had coming across the Atlantic, we found, because the wind was forward of the beam. So no, it was actually Suriname to here, wasn't it? Grenada. The wind was, it was a close reach and a good breeze, and we were going fast, and that's great. But the fluff of the mainsail is like just motoring really fast in between the battens, and it shakes the whole rig. So I emailed the sailmaker and I said, why is it doing this? And he said, check how much pre-bend we have in the mast, and we think we have about that much pre-bend, and he said it should be that much. He said 90 mil pre-bend, and we definitely have more than that. So I need to adjust the rigging screws to reduce the bend in the mast. So that's one reason. The other reason is, remember last time we were this close to losing our mast because the clevis pin that nearly came out of our forestay, it was just sitting like just on the edge, because this split pin, one of these, had gone. It had come out. So I was looking up there the other day and it looks like it's starting to do it again. Like the split pin it's hard up against the side of the toggle, and the pin is like, so it's like starting to break. So I will, this is my toolbox, hammer the clevis pin back over, take out the crappy split pin. I'm going to put a washer, not that one, I'm going to put a washer over like that and a new split pin, and hopefully we'll keep an eye on it. You know, I'll be checking this all the time, but so that's the job today. But it's very important to get up your mast often to check on these things, because you just won't know the condition of things until it's too late, whether you drop the mast, and that would be horrible and expensive and dangerous. So that's what I'm doing. We're ready. Let's go. Actually, just wait. Hold it there. Just stand clear. Moving around a lot. Oh, washer. Oh yes, sir. Split pin. Yes. Pretty happy with that. Alright, B, I'm ready to come down to the second spreader now. From here, you can see the pre-bend in the mast. And now we've got to try and straighten that a bit. Okay, lower me down. So you see my spanners are tied on in case I drop them, and it's quite likely. We need to hold the shroud so it cannot turn and twist up the rigging, and then we're going to loosen, which is undo this one. Oh. Hard to get a grip on anything here. Whoa, falling out. Let's try that. Spray. So we want to count the turns. That's a half turn. Let's do the other side. That's a half. I think I might get you to lower me so I can check the curve and then have to come back up and lock it up. Sort of still looks the same. After spending most of the morning working on the rig, I just wasn't sure that I'd made any difference. I guess I'll have to wait till we go sailing and wait for the wind to be at the right angle to see if it's helped at all. Good morning, Grenada. So we anchored in this lovely bay here last night. Protected from the swell just a little bit, but we're going to just go around the corner there. We're going to pick up a mooring, and it is a marine park area. It's called Sculpture Park because somebody, for some reason, has put a lot of sculptures under the water to go build a reef and to go diving around. So it's sort of something interesting. So there's only one mooring right there in the park, so we want to go grab it right now so we don't miss out. And then we have to charge up our scuba tanks, and we're going to go diving today. So let's get going, yeah? Anchor up.
Anchor up.
Such a bad actor.
Yep.
Why is your t-shirt stuck up your butt crack? That's better. Well, for those who are attentive, you may realize that we've been to Sculpture Park before. It was only 1 month ago that Princess decided she needed to become a scuba diver. And this will be her first dive since she finished her training. She was very excited.
almost fell off. I can see fishes. Yeah.
See the ground?
Yep, I can see the ground.
Sun's still low, but yeah. Good viz today.
Yep.
Time to get the compressor out, which is pretty heavy, so we're going to use a halyard. Stick it upside down. Okay, go. Up. Slack. Slowly. Slowly.
We forgot to put the rag.
Yeah, I know. We've got to get it all off. So tipping the compressor on its end is not ideal, but if we want to put it in the locker, that's what we have to do. Precautions we take, I always have the fuel tank half empty or less. See, I'm about to pump up 5 tanks, scuba tanks, so I can fill the fuel tank now, and then it will be nearly empty after servicing 5 tanks. Otherwise all the fuel spills out. This is not a watertight cap. The other precaution, which we learnt the hard way, was that inside the compressor there's oil, and if we tip it up the wrong way, the oil flows into the air filter and then we get oily air. So this is a brand new filter I changed last time. Now we always make sure we pick up from this end. I put a note here so I don't forget. And then the oil stays away from the air filter. You gotta hold it there, it'll flick out. This fuel is just gasoline. This is not a 2-stroke, it's a 4-stroke engine. Make sure you don't put 2-stroke fuel in there. You see it's nearly half. It's filling. Okay. Good job. It's on a little angle here, so the oil may spill. Yeah, there's plenty of oil there. It wants to come out. Now these things, before I get it running and it's noisy, you have 2 water drains. The air here is very humid. You can tell by the amount of sweat on my face. So every half tank I bleed off the water, and it's like an oily watery mixture comes out, and there's 2 bleed valves, one there and one there. So that's about every 10 minutes of running you need to empty the water out. Ignition is on, fuel on, choke open. It has no intention.
So he got my BCD now.
Yeah, I'm the one setting up her gear. Why is that?
We will go diving for the first time since I got my diving license. We're here in Sculptures Park. Is it Sculptures Park? Yeah. Here near Flamingo Bay. Here we go.
We're going to try and catch dinner. Join us next week as we head back north to Kariakou. We do some diving for our dinner and we get creative with the sewing machine.